We are standing now in front of Cala Moros. This house belonged to one of the richest families in Porrera. It is still inhabited by the descendants of the same family, and much of the house has been kept as it was. This family was not only influential in Porrera, they were also involved in great projects around the area and were part of the group who were responsible for bringing the railway to the Priorat. Thus we can say that this family of dignitaries was important beyond the boundaries of Porrera. There were many illustrious families, and perhaps we should mention three in particular. These three families from Porrera were instrumental in the construction of the Fortuny Theatre in Reus. Another family member from Cal Pellicer became one of the founders of Barcelona's Sant Pau Hospital. Change was on its way, however. The first vine infected by the phylloxera was discovered in June 1893 in La Solana de les Viudes vineyard in Porrera. 3 years after this discovery, all the village's vineyards had been infected. The phylloxera appeared in France in 1860 and came from America. American vines were resistant to this disease, but they were carriers, and as a result of imports, the more sensitive European vines became affected. The plague spread throughout Europe at a rate of about 30 kilometers per year, and little by little, new outbreaks were recorded as the insect was involuntarily transported by man. Grape prices had started to fall a few years before phylloxera appeared here. Grape-producing nations in the rest of Europe had already started replanting their dead vines with American rootstock. This meant that when the plague attacked our region, France and Germany had already started to recover and had resumed grape production. Even though many great estates had been divided between brothers to settle inheritance disputes, the disaster which phylloxera provoked caused intense poverty in Porrera. The population fell dramatically in very few years, and those who started the costly business of replanting had to sell some of their land to be able to finance the replanting. This meant that between 1900 and 1950, a large part of the land was divided up between several owners. Nowadays, the Ardevol and Associates winery's barrel aging room can be found in the basement of Cala Moros. From this spot, we can also see the remains of the first village church. If you look carefully, you will see a cornerstone made of red sandstone and an old arrow slit. If we continue up the hill towards the right, we will find our next stop at the end of the Carrera de les Escoles, or School Street.